shock. I don't understand. Like, it's inhumane for what has happened to him. And I'm hurt, and I'm invested.
The McClure Street Bridge now turning into a memorial for 7-year-old Hershall Creachbaum. Family members gathering Monday to remember the young boy after he was found dead on Saturday. Caitlin Herman shares what we know so far about the case.
The McClure Street Bridge quickly turned into a memorial for 7-year-old Hershall Creachbaum. I'm Caitlin Herman reporting. Family members are gathered here to remember the young life they lost, and the Dayton Police Department sharing what they know about the investigation tonight.
He is our inspiration for being happy every single day, because whether he was handicapped, he never let anything hold him down. When he was happy, he was bouncing around. He loved his cartoons, his music, his lights, and this is a senseless act that could have been avoided.
Hershall Creachbaum's family sharing stories about the boy they knew and how the community has shown up to remember him in a beautiful way.
Seeing all these balloons, all these stuffed animals from people who not only knew him, but people who didn't even know him. And they showed up and showed the love out for this little boy and showed support to the family, that we were overwhelmed.
Chastity Rollins, Creachbaum's aunt, vows to speak out against what happened to him and demands justice be served as we learn even more details in this case. Earlier this afternoon, Dayton Police Chief Cameron Afzaal provided some new information. We know at about 3:45 the morning of July 12th, a caller at 404 Xenia Avenue reported Hershall Creachbaum had been kidnapped. As the investigation began, Chief Afzaal says detectives determined Creachbaum had actually not been seen for several weeks. That's when the situation turned into a potential homicide investigation. Investigators were led to the area around US 35 and McClure Street, just a few blocks from the home on Xenia Avenue. This is where Chief Afzaal says they found remains believed to be Creachbaum's. He confirmed that Creachbaum was not in fact missing, but had been dead for several weeks.
When you have a nonverbal autistic kid, somebody helpless who should be taken care of and looked after, the fact that he was deceased for several weeks and we didn't even get the call.
That 911 caller was Michael Kendrick, who is now in custody, charged with tampering with evidence and abuse of a corpse. Ashley Johnson, Creachbaum's biological mother, is also behind bars. She's facing charges of obstructing justice and failure to report a death. Chief Afzaal says Dayton police are actively investigating this case, and more charges may be added based on forensic results from the Montgomery County Coroner's Office. We will keep you updated on air and online at Dayton247now.com as we learn more.
And this morning, we're learning that community members have planned a vigil to honor Hershall Creachbaum on Friday, this coming Friday, July 18th at 3 p.m. That's according to posts by family and community members in the Justice for Hershall Creachbaum Facebook group that you see behind me here. The vigil will take place again this Friday at 3 p.m. Now, it will start at Ruskin Elementary in East Dayton, where Hershall was a student, but eventually the group will be walking to the McClure Street Bridge, where there's currently a memorial forming for Hershall, which you just saw in Caitlin's story there. Again, you're urged to meet at 3 p.m. at Ruskin Elementary. That address is 407 Ambrose Court in Dayton, and then head to that memorial location on the McClure Street Bridge.